There are new concerns today about a growing measles outbreak.
Cases for a disease once considered eradicated are now reported in 10 states, but not in Wisconsin yet. Dr. Zorba Pastor is here with more on this topic.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, good to be here.
Good to see you.
For people who maybe aren't super aware of the measles, what are they? How infectious are they?
Well, measles, it's a virus, and it is the most infectious virus that we've ever seen. Much more infectious than influenza, COVID, or anything else that's out there, even more infectious than polio. And if you go into a room with somebody with measles, chances are over 90%, if you're not immunized or you haven't had measles, that you will get measles. And it caused lots of deaths. Back before the measles vaccine, it caused about 500 to 1,000 people died a year. Back in the 50s, back early in the 20s, it was more like about maybe 25,000 people would die every year. So measles is a terrible, terrible disease, and we thought it was eradicated. There were no cases in the U.S., and Wisconsin is awful with children when it comes to immunization. We are number 49 out of 50 states when it comes to being immunized for measles.
That might
We're at the bottom of the run.
That might surprise a lot
It's
of
awful.
people.
We're 49 out of 50. It shouldn't be that way.
Is that because of concerns about the MMR
Who knows?
vaccine?
Who knows? You know, there was a fake study years ago about autism, published in the Lancet, should never have been published, then it was retracted by the Lancet, and then a doctor went around from England making lots and lots of money speaking about the fact that it caused autism. There was a whole flurry. It does not cause autism. And then there were a bunch of people, including
Jenny McCarthy.
a whole bunch, Jenny McCarthy, you know, a whole bunch of, you know, it said, no, it's causing autism. It doesn't cause autism, it causes death. You know, it causes encephalitis, blindness. I had measles. My mother put me in a dark room for 10 days in Chicago, no air conditioning and I couldn't watch TV and I couldn't read because she thought you would go blind when you had measles. You didn't go blind. People can get blind from measles. Dark room did not help.
That's quite the story.
Anyway,
Yeah.
That's quite the story. I still remember it. Anyway, if you're not immunized, children should definitely get the vaccine. There's no doubt about it. And of course, it's MMR. It's measles. It's also mumps. Mumps is not as bad as measles, but it's pretty bad. It causes orchitis, swelling testicles, pancreatitis. It can also cause parotiditis, which is swollen lymph nodes. And then there's rubella. Rubella used to be called the 3 days measles or the German measles. I have no idea why it was called that at all. But that doesn't cause a problem in most people, except for women who can get pregnant, rather, in the first or second trimester. It causes birth defects. It causes blindness in children, reduction in IQ, a whole bunch of things. So anyone, and that's why women who, when they go into a doctor when they're pregnant, they check to see whether or not they're basically had a rubella titer. So got to get immunized. I mean, 49 out of 50. Come on, people, we've got to do something about it.
Thank you for being on with us.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Good to see you, Zorba. Thanks so much.